Okay, so here we have the restaurant's website template, and there's a number of elements to this which we're going to go through. This is just an overview at the moment, and we're going to go into detail in each individual element as we step through. I mean, obviously, you've got the website as it stands. You have your images at the top with photographs of the restaurant or the diners, whatever you choose, and we'll show you how to change these as well, and also how to change the text. If I refresh this page, you'll see that it has some animation as well. So the title drops in and a little bit more information. Both of these buttons do exactly the same thing. They just jump people down to the main part of the content. So if I click here, and again, we can change this. It doesn't have to be set this way. People can jump in to make an online reservation straight away, which we're going to go into soon. The contact button takes them to the contact page, and they can browse the online menu. And of course, if you want them to, you can let them check out your reviews on whichever social media channel you have. And again, we're going to show you how to edit these elements later. So here's the main body of the content for the page. So we have make a reservation, which will jump them to the reservations system, the menu, a photograph, and some content of the website, and some links that will open up a review on the various social media channels, so people can actually click, and that will jump us into Google Plus and open up a review. And the same for TripAdvisor and for Facebook. And we also have an image gallery, which I'm going to show you how to edit as well. And this image gallery can be placed on any page, but we have one for the main page, and that's usually enough. Further down, a menu, a map, how to find you. And if it's displayed on mobile or desktop, people can just click the directions button, and it takes them directly to you from wherever they are. Again, another option to make a reservation, and some information about the company. And that's pretty much it for the website. There's some social media links at the bottom again as well. So let's go into the website backend and start editing. To log in, you'll have a login username and password and the URL. The first thing you're probably going to want to change is the slideshow at the top. So let's go into that. The slideshow is a module, so we're going to extensions, modules, and you'll see there's a lot of modules here, and it might not be clear which one does what, but I can tell you that that module is at the top of the page in a box or a position called slideshow, and if we click that, we can see there's just one slideshow. Open that up to edit it. You'll see here we can edit the text, and we can change that, which we probably don't want to do in this case. And we have more text, and we can change that as well. So we can change authentic Thai cuisine and that as well. All this other code here is really to animate the text and also to display this read more box and this chevron. No other reason. If we want to change the image for the slideshow, we simply select image, and if there isn't an image available in the gallery, we scroll down, select choose file, and we pick an image from our computer, click start upload, and then the image will be available to us here, and then we just click that image and select insert, which I'm not going to do because of course we've set that image. But once we do that, the image on the website actually changes. And we can do that for the first, the second, or the third slideshow. You'll see if we hover over the image, it shows us which image is displayed. So we're just going to close that. So that's the slideshow at the top. The only other thing you're probably going to want to change is the main body of the content. Now, all of these boxes that we see here, down the side, these here, and the box at the top are modules. This though is content, and the content is managed through a component called K2. So if I go to K2 and I select the category main, you'll see here we have the main article. And if I change this text here, it will change on the website here. All I need to do is just change it. I can change the image, I can choose a file, and again, just find an image and upload it, and that's done. That will change that content for us. So probably the area you're going to spend most time in will be the reservations area and the menu. Let's walk through the reservations area as though we were a client or a prospective customer. So somebody clicks on reservations, they could click on reservations in the top menu there. They could click on reservations there, or alternatively at the bottom of the page they can click on reservations there. Any one of those options will take them to the reservation screen. There is also quick reservation, which we're going to go through in a moment. So let's say, for example, I would like a table for Thursday night at 8 o'clock for 2 people. And I'm going to tell the system, find me a table, and it says there is a table available. So I select the table, and here I can select the salon or the patio. Well, let's say I want to eat out on the patio. And I want to sit on that table. The table's available to me, I can select it. Like I can select that one, or that one. But I can't select the party table. And the party table is really a virtual table for when there are 6 or 8 or 10 people, so that the restaurant can put 2 or 3 tables together. The party table will only be available if I want to make a reservation for more people than 2. So, for example, let's say I want to dine on Thursday, same time, and I say there are 10 people in my group. I already know there are no tables, individual tables available for 10 people. And you'll see there's a party table available in the salon. And if I pick the patio, there's one available on the patio as well. So I can select my table and then continue. And it will ask me for my name, my email address. Let's change that. And I'll show you how the reservation comes through to the user. And my phone number as well. So I'm going to confirm the reservation. And it's set to pending. Now, once I receive that reservation, or rather make that reservation, I as the user receive an email. And here's the format of the email. So it's sent to me and it tells me the order number or the key, which is kind of for internal use. But the key information here, it says my name, my email address, my phone number, and the type of table that's been reserved and where it's been reserved. And I can actually go straight into that as the user. I'll copy that link and paste it in there. And it tells me that my reservation is still at pending. So let's close that down, and I'll show you the email as it comes through to the restaurant owner. So here I am, the restaurant owner. I've received a new reservation, and it gives me the customer information. So I can look at the order. If I copy that and paste that in there, just like the customer. Or alternatively, if I know that that table is available for those dates and times, I can just click the link that says confirm order, or the confirmation link, and it changes the order from pending to confirmed, and the customer receives this email. So they now know that reservation is confirmed, and they can go in and check the order. So I'm going to copy that again. Again, I'm looking at this as though I'm a user, and it tells me my table has been confirmed. And if I want to cancel, I just click that link there. And that's it. The reservation system is really very simple, easy to use. And it's designed that way for busy people. We don't want them spending a lifetime putting a reservation into the system. The second part of this is the quick reservation, which displays on the menu page. So let's say somebody's looking at the menu and they just want to make a quick reservation. Reserve a table in 30 seconds. Well, let's see how long it takes. Thursday, 8 o'clock, 2 people, find a table. Confirm reservation. Now you'll notice one thing is missing. It didn't ask me to pick a table number. A reservation like that, using a quick reservation, means you have to set the table number, or you can just tell them when they arrive. Again, the user will receive an email, one moment, like this one, exactly the same as the other type of reservation, and it's automatically allocated a table as well. In the salon, table 2, but it's still set to pending. As the business owner, you receive this email, and you can confirm that order. So I've just clicked that link, and it opens up in another browser, and it says the order is confirmed. So if I go back to the user's email and click on the order link, it will tell me that that order is confirmed. It even tells me my table number and where the table is located. And when I clicked on the confirmation link as the business owner, it actually sent an email to the user confirming the reservation. Very simple, very quick, very easy to use. So let's have a look at the menu. When somebody clicks the menu, they're displayed with the different menu options, and then a quick menu, if you like, on the right hand side. So let's say we want to look at starters and tapas. All of these images can be opened up full screen, and I'm going to show you how to change those. And you'll see there are different prices available for different types of meals as well. And then we've got homemade delicacies. So people can go to the starters and tapas menu, for example, and go straight to soups or straight to the homemade delicacies, and it just displays those. Or they can display everything, which is the default setting. As the business owner, you need to know how to change these, so we'll go into that right now. The first thing we need to do is open up a document or an archive of some description that contains the products. So we've got that here. And we go into the back-end administration area of the website. We go to components, Vic Restaurants, which is the component that is managing your reservations. You'll see here you have all the reservations listed as well. If I take that forward, change that to, I think it was Thursday the 28th. And it will tell us if there's any reservations that have been confirmed. At the bottom here, it shows us all the reservations that have been confirmed, and we can print these out if we want to. The main area that you're going to be spending a lot of time in is products, and we're going to add a product now. Specifically a product that has different pricing. You'll see this one has two different prices. So I'm going to add new product, and now we can either add two individual products or one product and call it different things. I'm going to add one product and call it different things so we can have different pricing to show you how that works. We need an image as well, so I'm going to copy this and go into a website we use to find images. Sometimes we find them, sometimes we don't. For things like this, chances are it won't have one, but we can try. The quality of the images is really good. How accurate that image is, I don't know. We usually solicit images from the client. So I'll right click on that image, copy image address, then go into the back end and say choose file and paste that photographs link in there, and that's done. And we need a description for the product, so I'm going to copy that and then paste that in there. And the Spanish I'm just going to put in brackets. You'll notice I haven't put a price. The reason I've done that is because this product has two prices, one for chicken and one for prawn. So if we go down here, I can add a variation. I can say I'm assuming, as I don't speak Thai, that guy is chicken. And then put it in Spanish as well. And the price for that is €5.80. Then I'm going to add another variation, Goon, which I assume is prawn. And that is €6.80. Now, if I placed a price in here, for example, a base price of €5, that would be 0.8 because it costs 0.8 more than the base price. And this would be 1.8 because it costs €1.80 more than the base price of €5. But we're not going to do that. So I'll just delete that price there. The prices are 5.80 and 6.80, so 5.8 and 6.8. So that's the product added. I'm just going to save and close. Before I do that, select published. So that's that product added. And if we go to the website and go to starters, look under soups, the product isn't there. And the reason why is because we haven't added the product to a menu. So we'll go to menus in the back end and we'll go to starters and tapas. And you'll see we have two different sections here. We have soups and homemade delicacies, which is displayed on the starters and tapas menu as soups and homemade delicacies. And what we do is we go into soups. Again, here we can change the image very easily. We just click choose file and we select the file that we want. We can change the description and we can add a product. We can either scroll down and select the item, or alternatively, if I can remember the name of it, it's Tomcat. So we just go into the search box and I type in TOM, and there we go, we have Tomcat. We can add a variation price, but we don't need to. Click Save and Close. Go back to the page, click Refresh, and there we have the soup. So that's actually how we add all the products. It doesn't matter whether it's you know, for the starters, the main course. We can filter products this way. We can select starters and tapas, and we can just add items there. So we click New, or we can select the lunch menu, for example. And the lunch menu is an interesting example, because if we go to the front end and we select lunch menu, there are no prices for any of the products you'll see, because it's a set menu and the price is displayed at the top of the page. So just like the other menus, we can actually add something to this. So let's go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do now is bring in the lunch menu, and the first thing is the pad thai. I don't even think I've added pad thai to the products. Let's have a look. Products, and I'll just type in pad to filter and say search. No, we haven't. So we're going to add pad thai, but we don't have a price on the lunch menu. But I bet we do on the main dishes. So let's bring that over. Here we go. And I'm not going to scroll down and look, I'll just do a search. No, not that, not that, pad thai. There we go. And it comes under the subheading of noodles and fideos. So let's go to products, click New. And again, we have different prices for different products or different types of pad thai. So I'm not going to put a price in. I'm going to say it's published, and I need a photograph. We haven't got one from the client, so we'll just copy that. Again, go to Pixabay, and let's see if they've got any images for pad thai. That looks nice. We'll take that one. Copy image address over to the product. Choose file. Paste what we've just copied. Click open. And you'll see here we have product variations. Well, first of all, I'm going to put the description in. I'm going to copy that. Control Shift and V will paste without any formatting, so the content won't come over with all the different colours. For example, the red colour on the text, and we just put the Spanish in brackets. So we have chicken, pork or veg at €8.80. So I'm going to add a variation and then put in brackets. And that's €8.80. And then another one. That's €10.80. So that's published. We've got all the pricing in, the image and everything. We're happy with that. Click Save and Close. We need to add that to a menu now, but we're actually going to add it to two menus. We're going to add it to the main meals menu and also the lunch menu, and I'll show you how. So we go to the main meals menu first, and you'll see here we have curry, and I'm going to add a section called noodles and fideos. There we go. In fact, I'll put that in brackets so it's consistent with everything else on the website. We can put a description if we want to. We have to make sure we click published as well. For some reason it doesn't publish the subsections automatically. And I'm going to add a product. Search for pad thai, there it is. And then click save and close, and I'll show you how that displays on the website. So if we go to the main meals, and we'll see we have two sections now, curry and noodles, fideos. So we have the curries that we added earlier, and we have the fideos, or the noodles. And you'll see it has the different types of pad thai available there. But we need to add this to the lunch menu. And the reason why I wanted to do it this way is to show you how to add one product but have it added into multiple menus. So if we go into the back end and click menus and go to the lunch menu, you'll see we have one section there, and we need another section now for the main meals. And just like we did before for the main meals, noodles subsection, we click published, add products, pad thai. Click save and close. Go back to the website. Let's click on the lunch menu, and you'll see we have starters and main meals. The pad thai has a price, so we need to get rid of that. So let's go into the lunch menu, main meals, pad thai, now because it has a price, we can't add it to the lunch menu because the lunch menu has a set price. So what we have to do is go into products. So in order to add something to the lunch menu, we have to zero the price. But if we zero the price on the main product, it will zero on the main meals menu. So the easiest way of doing this is to just create a duplicate of the product. So if we go into main meals, and I open pad thai in a new window, we have everything there we need to create it. And I'm going to create a new product now. So, pad thai, price is 0, we need the image, so we'll copy that image address, publish, and then we need the description. Let's take the description across. Again, we need 2 variations, so I'm going to add that, and again with 0 price because this is for the lunch menu. And save and close. So now if we go into the menus and we select lunch menu, main meals, add a product. Second pad thai is the one that has 0 price, so we'll delete that one. Click save. And then we go to the website, go to the lunch menu, we've clicked, selected the wrong pad thai. Let me just force a refresh on that. Yes, we have. Go back to main meals, in the back end, add a product, the first one. And there we go. So that's now updated. So now we have 2 pad thais, one of them with a price, one of them without a price. One for the main meals menu and one for the lunch menu. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm adding lunch menu in square brackets at the end of pad thai, so I know which one is which in the products list. And the reason I'm doing that is because if we have a look on the starters lunch menu, we'll see that spring rolls you only get 2. for the lunch menu. Chicken satay 2, and it makes life a little bit easier identifying which is which. So I click save and close on that. Scroll down on the lunch menu for the main meals, refresh, and we'll see there we have pad thai lunch menu. If we're going to products list in the back end, scroll down, just jump to the end, and you'll see we have 2 pad thais, one for the main meals and one for the lunch menu. Hopefully that will make life a little bit simpler when we're adding things to the menus.